Yep. Hey, I'm Joe Stonehocker. I'm one of the pediatric providers here at Williston CHI Hospital. Just calling to talk to you parents and children about getting ready for school as we're about to kick back into the new school year. There's a lot of fears and stresses and concerns that parents and kiddos have together. Some of the big things that we just want to advocate for is the importance of getting your kids into a good routine. Starting school out, it's not good to start the very first day of school going to bed early at that time. It's a good idea to start a week or two before school starts, getting your kids to bed at the time that's a good time, getting your kids fed at a good time, and making sure they're getting up at a good time, and creating good habits. That's the key to that. Now, another important thing that we just want to make sure that we're doing is that we're setting family habits around this, right? That we're spending time as a family eating dinner and giving the kids an opportunity after a long day of school to come home and talk with mom and dad about how their day went, because there's going to be some things that are good and there's going to be some things that are not good. So having that ability to talk around the dinner table helps the children feel confident and comfortable and be able to build their own little coping mechanisms to deal with things that they've got going on at school. And it can help you know what's going on with them. That's a really important thing. Another important thing is bring your kids in for their well childs. Your kids need to be vaccinated in preparation for school. Our bodies create and take care of all kinds of bugs. But there are all kinds of bugs that are real nasty and dangerous. And, as we get to school, we start exposing ourselves again to children that we haven't been around and who have a different kind of bacteria sometimes inside of them that we're not prepared for. So if you want to make sure that your kids are prepared and prevented against some of those bugs, it's good to get checked up and make sure that they are current and up to date. It's really easy to do. All you got to do is call our number at the hospital, set up a phone call, either by telehealth for a consult, or it could be that you could come in for a well child appointment and we can sync them up for their vaccines and get them in place. Vaccines are a really important thing in today's society. We got a lot of kids that can come down with some pretty nasty illnesses that we don't want to deal with. We want to avoid them, and that's the purpose of why we've created the vaccines that we have today. The diseases that we're preventing are diseases that are dangerous. And so they're dangerous enough that they can kill children, and that's kind of the scary part that we don't like to think about, but it's the reality of it, and it's the true part. So we just encourage you guys to get your kids in, get them checked up, make sure they're prepped and ready for school, make sure you get their sports physicals done at the same time, because that's a great time to get your sports physicals done and out the way when you come in for those well childs. Hey, thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to learn about your kids' health and wellness, and we just want to strongly encourage you guys to give a shout out to the CHI Clinic and get your kids in for their appointments. We're easily reached at 701-572-7651. You can call and schedule an appointment today.